The award for the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the Missouri City chapter, is given to a community leader that they believe most embodies the philosophies and the visions of what the civil rights organization was all about and doing work in the community. And I'm really honored that they decided that they were going to select me, because I don't believe that I can stand among those giants that created and walked those miles and did those things so many years ago. I'm just a servant of the kids and servant of the people, but I'm very honored that they decided to select me. So the NAACP award really encompassed what they see in a community leader. A lot of those community leaders get to come into the school district every day. We have monthly things and activities that go on in Stafford every month, every week, every day that we constantly invite people into. For example, we have the Senior 55 Plus breakfast that we do every single month, where we invite community members and community leaders to come in. They get to see what we're doing in school, how we're getting things done. We get to talk about the great things happening in our classrooms, and then we try to garner some support. We also have a parent and family engagement classroom and area that we specifically set up for our community, where they can come in if they don't have access to not only computers or iPads or getting work done with kids. You can come in and get that work done right in our parent, family, and community piece. I think the NAACP award captures that form of what was happening in leadership, because those are things that I endorse and those are things that we promote. The Texas Computer Education Association District Administrator award for the year out of the state of Texas, out of 57,000 people, is a big deal. That doesn't happen by accident, and it takes a lot of people to come up with that award. So I'm humbled by even being in their thought pattern as a person that they would select to do that. What our submission encompassed was not only robotics, but what we do from the early childhood center with, like, we have 3-year-olds all the way up through high school, and we go all the way up to where kids get associate's degrees. Well, we have programs on every single level. We have the only drone launching pad in Fort Bend County. So we showed that. So we showed we had a commitment there. And besides all that, we had one-to-one with iPads. And then we didn't just give devices so they sat and gathered dust. We actually make sure that people use it. We have a commitment to make sure that our teachers learn. I mean, we have, I want to say 95% of our teachers are Apple certified teachers. They went through the courses and they've got that certification. Most of them, even from inside of our communications department, they learn things like Canva. They're required to learn that. That is part of the required learning here. So those were some of the criteria that the committee looked at and said, how are you truly integrating technology, not just having software, not just having hardware, but how are you using it in the classroom to better what kids are getting and how you're connecting with families and children. Before I was a superintendent, when I was an assistant superintendent, when I was a principal, and when I was a teacher, none of this is a reality. It just isn't real. And the reason I say it wasn't real is because I never dreamed that big for me. I didn't think that was going to be it. I was trying to do a good job being good at whatever it was I was doing. When I was a teacher, I was trying to be the best teacher I could be. When I was a principal, I was trying to be the best principal I could be and say that if you had anything to do with Robert Bostic, you could be there. That if I could do it, you can do it. I know better than you. And I didn't care what my kids, where their background was from, what they looked like, what their parent structure was like. If I could do it, you could do it. None of these things were in my sphere of what I thought could happen. So I'm humbled by even having the conversation about it, and that someone thought enough about me to do that. And I feel sometimes like I just need to give them back because, maybe they picked the wrong guy. Maybe they picked the wrong. We're going to continue to work hard, don't get me wrong. But I don't have to have the limelight in order to do, we had to do what we had to do that was right for kids in order to lead and show how to lead by example.